Just hours after Borno State residents had been placed on high alert, thousands of people were caught up in the floods when Nigeria's Alau Dam burst its banks. The state governor says about 40% of the city is now underwater.
I told my husband that we should leave with our children, but he said it wouldn't reach us. Before we knew it, the water had covered our house.
But this is not the first time Alau Dam has collapsed. 30 years ago, a similar dam failure occurred, submerging almost half the city.
The point is adaptation. We go the way of adaptation. We see what we can mitigate. We identify what we have not been experiencing and develop means and ways on how to adapt with that one, because the climate change is here with us.
This year has seen several dams across the continent overflow and wreaking havoc. Sudan, for instance, has been facing war, famine, displacement and now flooding. In August, floods overwhelmed Arbat Dam in the northeast, wiping out 20 villages and leaving at least 60 people dead, according to local media reports.
The situation is catastrophic, to be honest. We have children, families, the elderly and others that need continuous medication.
A makeshift dam in Kenya's Rift Valley region also broke its banks in April, leaving at least 46 dead.
Dams do have a spillway, which facilitates now excess water discharge to the normal river flow. So for the one in Kenya, I do understand that it didn't have the spillway. And that's why when the excess water came, there was that now burst of the dam affecting communities downstream.
And Libya is marking 1 year since the tragic loss of over 4,000 lives. Storm Daniel hit the Libyan east coast, causing flooding, resulting in the bursting of 2 dams. The people blamed authorities for not issuing timely evacuation orders to Dana residents.
They are supposed to release like 6 months period, so that we may so that their action plans for evacuation can be drawn up, and as the situation worsens during that time, the government will have now adequate mechanism to evacuate the people from their floodplains.
Chad, Morocco, Algeria, Mali and Niger are experiencing heavy rains, and scientists warn that African countries may have to pay more for the loss and damage every year because of a changing climate. Grace Kuriakanja, Africa Matters.